Hello everyone and welcome back. On our first video I show you how to make the hand. You need to make two of them, yeah, so that's how they look at the end. You have to make two, okay? Alright, now on this second video we have to start working on the foot. Well, the foot, it actually starts making this shoe. That's what we need to make first. Come on, focus. I don't know why it's not focusing. Okay, so we're gonna start with the shoe. It's up to you if you want to use two different colors, or you just, if you don't want to do that, you can just use one color of the yarn. It's up to you. Okay, so I already made one. This is my one. That's how it looks. It also needs one little border work over here around, and then just one more over here. I'm just not sure what color to use over here yet. So yeah, we're gonna do that together. Well, now I'm gonna show you how to make this little foot, because we need to make two of them, of course, this one as well, and then we will continue making the body. Yeah, so let's get started then. I'm going to use yellow, and I will use 2 strands of yarn because I want to be a bit bigger and also to stay very firm. Yeah, to be firm. Alright, and I am going to use 3mm crochet hook, and then when I finish, and I will start with the blue one, which is my color of the puppy, yeah, because the hands are blue, I'm going to switch back on my 2.5 because I'm gonna use just one piece of yarn. Okay, let's get started now. So we will start by making chain 9. We are chaining 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and now we continue with row number 1, which I'm gonna write it down. Row number 1. Row number 1, we work 6 single crochet into the next 6 stitches. So we go into the second one and we start to make 1 and keep going, 2, 3, until we have reached the 6. Okay, so we work the 6th single crochets, and now into the next one we have to make an increase. And then we, into the last stitch over here, we have to make 3 single crochets. So it's 1, 2, and 3. There you go. Now we turn around and we work the other way, and we have to do 1 increase. Just be careful to not go into the same space where we made the 3 single crochets together. So we need to jump into the first one. So we make 1 increase. The first row, it's kind of tricky, but then it's much easier. I'm gonna hold this yarn and working along because it's easier than just I just need to cut it. I don't need to sew it. Continue 5 single crochet, 1, 2, 5, and into the last one, oops, we need to make another increase. So we are going in there and making 1 and 1 more, and that's our first row. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to insert this different color of yarn to mark my beginning and my end of the row, and I am going to cut this as well, the yellow ones. Yep, so now it's going to be easier. Okay, it's not very simple working with two yarn, or how to say it, put it in double, sorry, my English is not very perfect anyway, but I hope you enjoy, and I hope it's gonna be helpful for everyone who wants to make this puppy, because I know so many people ask me about the pattern, and because the pattern I found on internet, it's not actually the original one. So this puppy has the ears different from the original one, that the original one is made from a Russian lady, but I couldn't find the pattern original one, and after a very long time keep looking and looking, I accidentally find this pattern that's in Spanish, and the puppy looks, wow, looks incredible. And I think the lady who made this in Spanish, probably she had the Russian one and she translated, or I don't know, or she just made it by herself by watching that picture. But anyway, the puppy is very, very nice and beautiful, so hopefully you're gonna enjoy making this toy. All right, so now we're moving on to the row number 2. Row number 2, we start with 1 increase, 1 and 1 more into the same space, that's an increase, and then we continue with 3 single crochets into the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, okay, and then 3 half double crochets into the next 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3, and then we have to make 5 increases, but we are using half double crochet, so 5 half double crochet increase. So yarn over and start. So that's my first increase, and we continue make 4 more, and then we going to the next point. Okay, just finish my 5 increases, and now we continue by doing the 3 half double crochet into the next 3 stitches. So that's 1, 2 and 3, and then 4 single crochets into the next 4 stitches. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4, And into the last stitch of the row we have to make an increase. So we are going inside and make increase. There you go. I pull my yarn to my last stitch. So that's how it looks. It's starting to look like a shoe sole. Yep, it's very nice. Okay, let's move on row number 3, which it says 1 single crochet into the first, then 1 increase into the next. So 1 increase, then 6 single crochet into the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then we have 1 single crochet, 1 increase, which we have to repeat 5 times. Sorry, 5 times. So 1 single crochet, and then 1 increase into the next one. So we've made it once. Now we have to do it again. 1 single crochet and 1 increase into the next one. That's twice. Okay, and now we have to repeat 3 more times. 3 more times, yeah, 3 more times. So 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 3 more times until we have 5 in total. 5 repeated. Finish my 5 increases. There you go. Okay, so now we continue. We have to do 6 single crochets into the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, and then 1 single crochet and sorry, I made a mistake. So after the 6 single crochets we actually have to make 1 increase. So we have to make increase after the 6 single crochets, and then we have 1 single crochet, and then into the last stitch of the row we have another increase. There you go. Okay, I'm just gonna pull this. There you go. Okay, so now if you want to put a plastic or a cardboard or anything inside the sole, so inside your shoe, inside here, now is the time to measure. So for example, you take this and you draw it, yeah, around, you cut it, and when it's time you insert that in here. I'm not gonna do that. If you want your toy to, I don't know, stay more stable or something like that, but I think it's quite stable, my one. The only thing is you don't have to fill it, overfill with toy filling, because if you fill too much, see, the sole is not gonna be straight. So that's the only thing you need to be careful when you do the filling. So yeah, if you want to do that, now is the time. If you don't, just keep working and don't even think about it. Okay, so we continue right now. We actually have to change the color, so I'm going to change the color. I need to change it with the green color. if you change the color as I do, you have to do it now. If you don't, just keep going without do anything. So I'm just gonna go and pull my new yarn here. Yeah, that's how I'm changing the colors. Okay, so row number 4, it says single crochet around, so we need to have 35 single crochets around, and we have to only work into the back loop. So this is our stitch. It looks like a V. Yeah, it's like a V. This is the front loop over here, and that's the back loop. So now we are going to work into the back loop. So we are going in here, we're going in here, and we just work single crochet around. And also we need to count how many stitches we have. We need to have 35. If you don't have 35, just don't worry. You can make an increase, or if you have too many, a decrease. That's not a big deal. Okay, so we are gonna work all the way around into the back loop until we reach the end. Okay, so yeah, if you look over here, this is happening when you work into the back loop. So you actually starting to work up. See? Yeah, this is gonna be okay. So we work all the way around, and then we continue. Okay, I just done my back loop, so that's how it looks now. Yeah, like a little boat. Yeah, so now let's move on to row number 5. Row number 5. Row number 5 and number 6, it's the same like this one. So we just work single crochet around, but the only different thing is we don't work into the back loop. We're gonna work through the whole stitch. So we just work single crochets around till the end of the row. Oops. Yeah, it's a bit tricky when you work with double yarn. So yeah, let's work these 2 rows and then we continue. Okay, so I just finished row number 6, and right now we are moving on to row number 7, which is the row. So if you made that little sole that you want to insert inside, after you finish the row number 7, that's the moment when you have to insert the sole into the shoe. Okay, all right, so let's go. We have to work 33 single crochets and 1 decrease. That's our row number 7. So we work 33, 1, 2, 3, we work 33 and then 1 decrease, and that's the end of the row 7. I've done the 33, and now I have to make the decrease. Yeah, so I'm gonna go into the front, and then the front of the next one, pull through, and then pull through. So I've made a decrease. So that's the row number 7, and it's finished. Okay, I'm just gonna move my yarn. All right, so remember, if you made a sole, now you have to insert the sole into the foot, into the shoe. Sorry. All right, so row number 8, we have 11 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, and then so 11 and then 6 decreases, but we have to decrease like using half double crochet again. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you how I'm doing this. So 6 decreases, so yarn over, I'm just gonna go into the front, pull through the first, and then go into the second and pull through, and then pull through all this. So that's my first decrease. Yarn over, and then go into the first loop of the next stitch, pull through this one, go into the first loop of the next stitch, pull through this one, and then pull through all together. So that's my second decrease. Yeah, so it looks really nice, as you can see over here. Yeah, so keep going and do 3 more decreases. Let me check one more time. No, actually 4 more decreases. We've done 2, so we need to have 6 in total. So make another 4 and then we continue. I just done my 6 decreases. Yeah, that's how it looks. Okay, and we continue by doing 11 single crochets. So we continue and we work 11 single crochet till the end of the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I finished the 11 single crochets, so now we are going to move to row number 9, which is so I have to say, because I noticed there is something that I miss. I don't know, something may be wrong with the pattern, or something I was doing wrong on the first shoe. I don't know, but I will see if this time it's gonna get correct. So number 9, it starts with 7 single crochets. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we have 7 half double crochets decrease. So we have to work the same as we did on the first time. So yarn over, and we just, this time I'm not gonna pull the yarn through, I'm just gonna go into the both front loops and pull these 2 first, and then pull the other 2, and I'm just gonna continue and do 7 of these. Yeah, so you need to make 7 decreases and we continue. I just made my 7 decreases. Yeah, I finished that. So now we have to make 7 single crochets and then till the end of the row. So Now I'm going to see if this time it's going to show correct. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, looks like this time I did it correct way. So probably when I did the first one, I just count something and I missed some stitches, but that's okay. It's not very obvious anyway. Yeah, so that's how our shoe is looking. It's so pretty and nice. Okay, so now when we are going to row number 10, that's the time when we have to switch the colors again. But this time we have to switch with the color of the puppy. So in my case it's blue, yeah, because my hands are blue as well. Yeah, so remember, I choose to make my puppy blue. So you have to switch the color with the color of your puppy. So I am going to pick up my blue yarn. Okay, and I'm going to make the switch. So how I'm going to do, I'm just gonna put this back slowly. Okay, so I'm just gonna get in here and this too, and I'm not gonna pull the green yarn, and I'm just gonna pull the blue one. So that's, yeah, that's it. Okay, and now I'm also going to change my hook with a small one with 2.5 millimeter. All right, so you don't have to if you use just one thread of yarn. I used a double yarn, so yeah, that's why I needed to switch with a different one. Okay, so now we starting the row number 10, which we have to work into the back loop. Okay, so we need to work 7 single crochet into the back loop, right? So we are going into the back loop of our first stitch. I'm just gonna work this together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, what I'm going to do next, I'm gonna cut this green yarn and continue to hide the blue one. Just need to get my scissor. Okay, all right, so now we have to make 3 decreases. We also have to use the back loop only, so I usually use the front loop when I do the decrease, so this time I'm gonna use the back loop. Okay, so 1, and I need 2 more. Just gonna go in here. Oh, come on. Maybe it wasn't that the row with the issue. Maybe this one is the row. I don't know, I'm not sure. Oh, come on. So I'm going to make it like that. Yeah, it's much easier. So I need one more decrease, yeah, because it has to be 3. So one in here, and then to the next one, and pull through both. Come on, come on. It's the work, it's so tight and it's very hard to pull the yarn sometimes. There you go, I've got my 3 decreases. Yeah, so I think this is actually the row. I don't know, I will see if it's gonna come out how the pattern says. So after we made the 3 decreases, we should have 8 stitches left till the end of the row. So let's count, because I'm really curious to see. So it's 1, 2, opa. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's coming off correct way. Okay, so yeah, I'm really happy with this, because on the first one I didn't know why I did wrong. I think I was really tired anyway. Okay, so we worked after we make the 3 decrease, we work 8 single crochet to the back loop, and we finish the row and we continue. Okay, so I finished my back loop row. That's how it looks. Yeah, this time it came out correct. Yeah, they are so tiny and cute. All right, so let's continue now, move on to the row number 11. Row number 11, we have to start by working 4 single crochets. This time we work normal, we don't have to work back loop or front loop, so we just work the whole stitch. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then we have to make 5 decreases. So I'm just gonna go back to my decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and 4 single crochets to finish the row. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Yep, it's perfect. Okay, so we finished row number 11. We move on to row number 12, which is just single crochet around. We should have 13 single crochets, so we're just gonna work single crochet around till the end of the row, and then we continue with row number 13. Okay, so move to row number 13, which is 2 single crochets, 1, 2, then 1 increase into the next one, increase, and then we have 1 single crochet, 1 increase 4 times. So 1 single crochet, sorry, it's really tight now. Okay, so 1 single crochet, 1 increase, that's once. 1 single crochet, 1 increase, that's twice. 1 single crochet, 1 increase, that's third, and 1 more, 1 single crochet, 1 increase, that's fourth. Okay, so we did that 4 times, and then 2 single crochet into the next 2 stitches, and we finish the row. I'm just gonna move my marker, which is the different color of yarn, and we move on to row number 14. 14, it's just single crochet around, and because it's single crochet around, you have the chance to count and see how many stitches you have. So you should have 18 single crochets. So work row 14 and then we continue. Okay, so we finished the row 14, we did the single crochet around, and now we continue with the row 15. So in row 15 we have to make 2 single crochet, 1 increase 6 times. So that means all the way around. So 1, 2, and then increase into the next one. That's our first, and then we have to do it again. 1, 2, and then increase. That's the second. So we have to do 4 more times. It's supposed to be our last increase is supposed to be into our last stitch of the row. So after you finish this, then we don't have to make any increases, anything. We just need to work single crochet around. So from row 16 to row 17, you just work single crochet around without any changes, and you should have 24 stitches around. So you can count. If you have less, make an increase. If you have more, make a decrease to make sure you have 24. So we're gonna work separate now. You work until you reach the row 17, and then we will continue with the next part of the pattern, which will be the body, of course. So enjoy, and we will meet again when we finish, and we will do the next part of the next video. I hope you enjoy this. I hope this explanation and my video was helpful for you, and I can't wait to see you again into my next video. If you like my videos, please subscribe my channel and follow and like. And also, if you do like what I work and how I'm explaining, and if you understand what I'm explaining, I would like to hear your opinion. If you want something to know, I can do that. Just tell me in a comment. And also please just share my video. Have a good day. Bye bye. Next time.